Our sons is not ours. 3 sons. 3! 11, 12, and 10.
Why putting on makeup?
I don't know, baby. It makes mommy look prettier.
Well, but I don't think it's working.
Joel. I'll get into the final phase. Here's one last.
6? At 22? Girl, you was...
Welcome back to Unfiltered. Today we're looking at toxic women getting humbled by men, starting with this woman complaining because the government cut her food stamps for her 6 children down to only $60.
Oh my God! What me and my kids gonna do? I only got $60 in my food. They cut my food stamps to $60. What me and my kids gonna do? Like, that's crazy. I looked at my thing, it say $60. What is that? I got about 6 kids. What is that gonna do, $60?
First thing you can do is learn to support your family like an adult and stop depending on the government. Now, The Godfather humbles a boss babe who thinks she deserves a top-tier man.
You occupied one space on a date with a younger person. You could have occupied that same space with a man that's on your level, but could you get them? And you said you can't find them. They do exist, but do they want to date you?
Where are they? I can't find them. They're not at church.
You know why? You want to hear the answer? I just answered the question, but your ego won't allow you. They don't want you. Men in this position make themselves invisible to you, to women like yourself. That's why you can't find them. They're hiding in plain sight because they see what women like you come with. So you want a top earner to accept a divorcee with 3 kids. He gets no children from you, and all he gets is the part of your free time for 100% of his monogamy. Does that sound like a fair deal?
Yes. To someone. To that lucky one.
No. Buy a dog and die alone, because you keep talking about someone, and we already established we weren't going to do that. But see, that's your ego. We've already established you don't know men like this in the real world. You keep talking about that lucky one. Why do you have to believe that that person exists? And what I'm trying to get you to understand is this is why you can't find these men. Older women are too difficult. And this is what I mean by difficult.
You're not getting one by airing out all your baggage. Next, we hear the tragic story of how Anthony Edwards got screwed over by a 39-year-old woman.
Okay, women, bring y'all to the front. Come on. I got a bone to pick with some of y'all. And this is about the Trish, whatever her name is, and Anthony Edwards. First of all, I want to say this, ladies, where's the outrage at? Where's the outrage? Because if the roles was reversed and a 39-year-old man got a 23-year-old woman pregnant, y'all be all up and down his making videos, posting R. Kelly music behind it. But since it's a woman, I guess it's okay because that's a double standard. Let's read this stupid, dumb... Alleged notorious Trish, whatever her name is, can't pronounce it, 39, reportedly wants a $500,000 lump sum, an apology, and $55,000 annual for life on top of the existing child support order before agreeing to give Anthony Edwards sole custody of their daughter. So you basically trying to sell your child. How in the is you gonna want $55K annually for life and you won't even be the custodial parent? This done already paid 18 years worth of child support up. He gave you $1 million up front and you blew it. Now you asking for $500,000 more, an apology and $55K? Girl, that whole apology will have some middle finger wrapped around it because that's the only apology you will get. What Anthony Edwards should do is get sole custody, wait a year, and put her mother on child support because she think it's sweet. She think the grass greener on the other side. But ladies, where is that outrage for this old lady manipulating this 23-year-old baby? Yeah, that's what y'all say. They ain't even old enough to think or nothing. Yeah, he ain't even old enough to think. He ain't know no better. But her old, she pushing 40, she already knew what she was on, and you can tell. Where's the outrage? They keep that same mother energy.
It's sad to see a 23-year-old get exploited while everyone just watched. Now, a 35-year-old single mother of 3 demands her next husband not be broke.
What's your name, boo?
Queen Case.
You want the guy to call you Queen? What?
He could call me Queen.
Queen, where you calling us from, love?
I'm calling you from New York.
New York. How old are you?
35.
35. What you do for a living?
I'm a CNA.
DNA. Do you have any kids?
3.
How old are your 3 kids?
3, 10, and 12.
3, 10, and 12. Queen, New York, 35, CNA, 3 kids, 3, 10, and 12. All by the same man?
Yes.
Why you not with them? Y'all have a 3-year-old.
I know.
What happened?
I guess we grew apart.
Okay.
20 years difference.
He's older?
Yeah.
Never married? You been married?
Yes.
Oh, you're married. When did you get divorced?
2 years ago.
After when your baby was 1? Okay. What's your deal breakers?
Broke man.
Broke men? Does it matter what the amount of money they make or just have a job?
At least $100K a year.
$100,000?
$100K.
Being divorced with 3 kids, she better take a long look in the mirror. Up next, this man explains the absurd logic of getting even by cheating.
I don't understand why women think getting even means sleeping around.
Ex's best friend, and then I other friends, and then I got with his other friends. Oh, and then I dated his ex-best friend too.
Why did you do that to him though?
Because he cheated on me after like 2 years.
Would you rather that man hate you and every girl that reminds him of you, or hate himself? Because any man with sense after losing a good woman always has a moment where he's like, damn, what the hell wrong with me? But when you move grimy after the relationship, you don't teach him a lesson. You justify him in the way he even treated women to begin with. That small win she get from destroying his ego, that's short-term power and a long-term L for her future relationships. The more partners a woman has, the less likely she is to have deep emotional long-term bonds. Like, just think a few moves ahead. Are you going to look back and say, oh, I'm so glad I defiled myself? Risk disease, risk pregnancy. With men I don't even care about, over a feeling that faded.
What's the worst thing you did to an ex?
I cheated.
Who did you cheat with?
A lot of people.
How many people?
Maybe 4 or 5.
Why?
Because he accused me of cheating, so I decided I was actually gonna go do it.
Wow, you're getting beasted.
Yeah,
That's
fact.
amazing. Okay.
I'm good with it, man.
Next, probably gonna be like, you did what? With how many? Yeah, yo, gotta go. Not only because you're a scallywag, but because you have zero emotional regulation. You gotta make it make sense. These women are not getting even, they're getting used.
That's not revenge. It's bad judgment and no morals. Now, this bimbo left her kids and family to move across the country just because she wasn't happy.
My husband, I left my kids, and I moved to a whole new city, a whole new state rather. Just me. I finally decided to love myself too. So for years, like, I put myself on the back burner, you know, just being a mom, being a wife, which is great, you know, that's awesome. All this time, like, I was wearing a smile, but deep down, like, I wasn't really happy inside, you know?
I've been saying it for years. These women today are the weakest of probably any generation ever to have existed in the history of the earth.
I feel like I need to do something different, like, other than what I'm doing. And I felt like I needed to find me again. Like I said, because, you know, I felt like I was losing myself. And I ended up getting a position, and they were offering a sign-on bonus as well as a relocation bonus.
It sounds like you left your family so that you could go make some money and live on your own in a whole nother state. What?
Position, and I took it.
That's what happens when you've got no character. Next, a man breaks down his beef with an influencer who got salty over one of his videos.
I recently made a video about this chick who started screaming and breaking out in hives because a man looked at her.
Don't look at me!
She saw the video, she didn't like it.
One of my videos is going viral. Very obviously a joke. Like any normal person will watch that video and be like, oh, this is a joke. That's why I know creators have sent him so many messages talking about like people are trying to reach me at my job. I think it's just so crazy. The fact that I am making a joke about not wanting male attention. Like incel final boss is directing all his hate at me from men specifically. Leave it alone.
Instead of messaging me and saying, I'm sorry, can you just take down the video? She proceeds to make another meltdown video talking about the violent thoughts in her head and how she's gonna send people to heaven.
We don't need any more lessons. The next lesson, I'm gonna send them straight to heaven. I'm not even gonna say the most violent thought in my head.
Then she went ahead and messaged my girlfriend on Instagram asking to take down the video, because I guess that's how mature adults resolve things now. She finally messaged me saying she's getting hate, death threats, and I should leave her alone. And the classic line, I was joking. Of course you were. It's always a joke after the meltdown goes public. This wasn't that deep. I reacted to something you posted online. That's how the internet works. But instead of owning it, you spiral, you threaten, you delete, you play victim, you blame me. And then you message my girlfriend trying to guilt trip her saying you're getting death threats. This is exactly what happens when emotional instability gets an iPhone. It's not that men are dangerous, it's that sanity is rare. And women like this are proving it every single day. Listen, all I'm gonna say is if eye contact with a man sends you into a full-on breakdown with hives and screaming, dating is probably not gonna be your next step. Therapy is.
One TikTok at a time proves men are not the problem. Now Jesse Peterson humbles a woman looking for a husband.
A husband.
You do?
Yes.
All right. You want a husband?
I want a man of God.
A man of God. A man of God. And why do you want a husband?
Because that's the way God made it. He doesn't want us to be alone.
You want more kids too?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, you don't need a husband.
I want a husband.
Jesus loves you.
I love Jesus too. But Jesus wants me to have a husband.
But he's just going to give you another headache.
No, he's not.
It's going to be from God?
Yes.
Oh. And that's what you're looking for?
Yes.
Going to take Jesus to give it to you.
That's right. And I have faith in Jesus. If God is for me, who can be against me?
And so, you've been married a couple times?
3.
3 times?
And divorced.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why 3 times?
Why 3? That's just how it happened. 4th one's going to be a charm.
Oh.
Three strikes against her, and she's still blaming Faith. Up next, this woman's husband passes away, and instead of stepping up, she leaves their child to his father with zero support.
How much is your condo? Well, I pay $5,000 a month.
My son was married to the respondent, and he died. They have a child that's now 3 years old that has been left in my custody. I'm asking for some sort of relief or support.
Has mom given you any support for the child?
No, she hasn't.
Well, I've been traveling. My job had me traveling a lot. I'm making $35,000 now. I'm a travel agent. So because of that, I can just travel. I get discounts.
That has nothing to do with you giving financial support to this man. I don't even stay in a condo, ma'am.
I need that.
Okay,
I have to have
well,
that.
I need a condo. Can you give me your condo? Exactly.
I had a question. Why have you been so hard on me?
You have not given this man any type of child support to support
not
your
have
child.
any.
And then you come to court and say you don't have money, but you travel. Are you carrying any type of health insurance on the child?
The child is autistic, so the child gets a check.
Not only am I going to make you pay child support, ma'am, you're going to pay back pay.
I can't afford that.
Guess what? Sell your condo, then you can afford that.
Respect and responsibility aren't on her checklist. Now, on the Whatever podcast, this bimbo claims a mom should split her attention between career and children.
Think then that if you moms split their attention between their children and their career, that their children are going to get as much attention as they would if the mom didn't have a career?
But why should a mother not have the ability to have a career
For
if
their
she-
children.
Well, then just don't have children. if you
They
don't
would
want
do, right, exactly. This is my point though, right? It's like, so why wouldn't
but
you?
women make up 47% of the labor force. Literally millions of women
Yeah.
do this every day.
Yeah, and you know what happens? Our birth rate, do you know what it's at?
It's a lot lower, significantly.
Why?
Because women are having kids older. But that's free will. You can't just usurp someone's right to have free will
Do you
because
think-
their job is to have a
So let
baby.
me ask you, is it a negative thing that the birth rate is declining to the point where we can't even sustain our population?
Well, we could if we'd allow immigrants to come in. But
Wait.
at
You
the
want to
same
replace the population?
Can we go back?
No. Can you answer the question? If it is the case that our population's massively decreasing, which you just conceded it is, because women are having children older, which you just conceded they are,
Sure.
and you say that's a good thing,
I'm not
and
saying
then
that's
say it wouldn't go down if we had immigrants come in. How's that not replacing the population?
Clocking into work doesn't magically create more time for your kids. Next, this woman refuses to let her ex see his daughter because he had a hickey on his neck.
Daddy? You want to see Daddy? Okay, then let me see.
Why didn't you see Daddy on Halloween?
You don't want to? I'm here now. I'm here now.
Yeah, look at the hickey on his neck.
There's a hickey on my neck. So what? What does that mean? I'm here now. Do you want to see Daddy?
Yeah, you see that girl?
You don't see nothing. She doesn't even care. Camila, bro, you're really gonna do this, bro? You're really gonna do this, bro? My daughter wants to see me. I'm here to pick her up from school, and you're really gonna do this. You're really gonna do this, bro. Yo, let me see my kid, bro.
Yo, get your
let me
man
see my
because
kid,
you
bro.
just hurt me.
I didn't hurt you. I grabbed the
Now I'm gonna
doorknob.
call
I grabbed the
police.
doorknob. Yeah, I got it all on video. It's all on video. It's all on video. You're all on video. You're all on video. You're all on video, bro. You're all on video. I grabbed the doorknob, bro. I grabbed the doorknob, bro. So you're not gonna let me see my kid? You're not gonna let me see my jit, right? You're not gonna let me see my jit, right? You're not gonna let me see. Aaliyah, I love you. Aaliyah, I love you, all right?
Don't touch my dog.
Her feelings don't trump his parental rights. Now, a comedian then breaks down how life piles up on men.
Life made a lot of sense to me. I grew up in Seattle. I went to school. I majored in business. Now I'm a comedian. My parents are ticked. But there's so much stuff in school they didn't teach us in life. So I'm going to show you how life really goes down, what they do not teach us in school, right? You wake up into your world in about age 16. About age 16, you start saying to yourself, oh, I have to get a job one day. So I'm going to have to work real hard at a skill to make money. But you know what? I want to make a lot of money. So I'm going to work for years to become an expert at this skill. Then I get a relationship going. Now I have to keep the job going because she needs a lot of money. But now, not only do I have to be an expert at my job, all of a sudden I have to be an expert at relationships. This is hard. She wants me to be masculine yet sensitive. I don't know if I'm supposed to be Richard Gere or Richard Simmons. Then we bought a house. Now I have to be a plumber, I have to be an electrician, I have to be a landscape artist, I have to be an expert at taxes. Now we have children. Now I'm a doctor. Now I'm a doctor, I'm a mentor, I'm a theologian, and all of a sudden I hear from my wife, honey, I don't get enough attention. There is no time!
Solid points, but his wife should have been helping him juggle. Now we see breaking news of a woman who comes face to face with a bear.
Would you rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear?
The bear. Bear.
Finally, close call for a local woman who came face to face with a bear.
All I kept thinking of is, I don't know what it's going to do.
Her heart beat faster.
And all of a sudden, it just turned and charged me. And I literally thought for that moment I was going to be mauled.
This proves most men would rather wrestle wildlife than deal with women's nonsense. Now this woman says height matters, but gets humbled by stepping on a scale.
Height matter in a guy? Oh, here we go. Height matters. 155. Whoa.
That's straight up not true because I've never weighed more than 130 in my life.
Scale doesn't freaking lie,
okay,
man.
Obviously, you have a broken scale.
Well, you got a broken body.
You look so pretty.
You're supposed to say I ate.
Oh. Damn, bitch. Eating.
Embarrassing doesn't even cover it. Then Sinbad explains the simplicity of men.
It's simple. We're so simple it bothers you. You don't understand the simpleness of men. Okay, this is how simple a man. This is two men in the car and he make a wrong turn. Dude, man, that's it. You're gonna turn left and come back. That's how simple, that's solid. This is you with your wife. Oh, God. Oh! Why would you turn there? Why? Let's just go home. I don't even want to go now. I don't even want to go. The whole night is ruined because I turned left. I can turn back around. No, I have a headache now.
Now that conversation went sideways. Next, this skit shows a fridge hiding the snacks.
Excuse me, this is really random, but do you think I can get your number?
Oh yeah, here's my phone.
Yeah,
Sorry, we're good right now. We don't need your number. She doesn't like short guys.
Wait, I just wanted to get her number.
No, she doesn't like short guys.
No, it's her opinion.
We're not interested. Sorry.
But
sorry, we're not interested.
It's not your opinion.
Leave us the hell alone!
In the bars later?
Yeah.
Yep, Snickers, Milky Way, Three Musketeers.
Now that's straight comedy. Up next, a man says he wouldn't mind being courted by a rich woman.
I want to be able to go on a boat party and a woman owns the boat and my broke ass come up there and eat up the goddamn food and do all this and then lay down. I don't want to be the dude that got to buy the boat to get your broke on it. No. Like, I want to be picked up in the Maybach, my little pocketbook, whatever, a little wallet, come on there, open the door for me, I get in, right? Start demanding shit. Where we going?
Where we eating today?
I don't like this restaurant.
I'm done with them.
I'm just be honest. You got to think about the women that got that kind of money. There ain't gonna be no 21-year-olds or no 19-year-olds. No. Unless they taking money from one of the NBA players and then flying you out. Think about that though. Only time we on the boat is if we own the boat. Other than that.
Truth is, women have it easy with pretty privilege. Now a dude is out blowing wigs off women's heads with a leaf blower.
Hey, mommy! Let me try it. Put him up
Solution simple. Stop being fake. Then a woman shows off her delusional standards.
Ideal age, man.
22 to 47.
What's your ideal race?
I guess I don't have one.
Okay, so any?
Yeah.
All right, minimum height?
How tall are you?
5'10".
5'11".
I should be one inch taller. Minimum income?
120,000.
Probability of you finding your ideal man is a 2.9% chance. What do you think about that?
I'm gonna be a cat lady according to your statistics.
Aspiring cat lady, yeah.
I'm literally allergic to cats.
Paid for your tummy and arm tuck. It was over $15,000 and then you broke up with him a month after the surgery?
Yeah, from the outside looking in, the timing on that is pretty awful.
At least give him a few months after the surgery he pays for.
Listen, I was sitting in therapy and the light bulb went off and I was like, it's been 7 years since the last time I broke up with him and nothing has changed. Everything is still exactly the same. And I'm not getting any younger, obviously. So I had to get out.
He invested in her looks and she left him. Next, this woman demands $350 for nails and hair.
I just feel like if we go together, you should be able to pay for my maintenance. Like, I'm not asking you for, $500 to get my hair done or nothing like that. Like, I'm just asking you for $350 so I can go get my nails done. I want to look good for you.
Stand up for yourself, black man.
Yeah. What you doing with the checks? Why you can't do it? I mean, I've been paying for everything else, but why you can't pay for something?
Yeah, what your checks?
I mean, you want me to spend time with you, and I'm not really working as much. Like, you want me to be here, you want me to fold your clothes and cook for you. All I'm asking is, can you give me $350 so I can keep myself up? And that's a problem?
$350 is a lot. I don't got it.
Well, spending time with you was a lot. You want me? I'm over here at your house with your friends.
Spending time is free. That's what we supposed to do.
I'm taking away from my job to spend time with you.
That's an expensive maintenance bill for someone bringing nothing to the table. Now, a woman who was the breadwinner in her marriage is forced to maintain her ex-husband's lifestyle.
California is expecting you to fund him not having a job.
Yes, because I have to provide the lifestyle. I have to maintain the lifestyle at my house, at his house. That's my obligation, I guess, which is crazy to me. So crazy, because I'm like, well, I want to stay more time with her too, Right. They say technically if I want to and I don't want to work, I don't have to work. We can both just not work and then we'll just give her that type of life, I guess, lifestyle.
So the alternative is basically if you don't want to have to pay for his lawyers, for him to maintain the lifestyle you had when you guys were together, because you make more money than him, the court expects you to provide your same lifestyle and he doesn't have to have a job. Or the alternative is, okay, you just don't work, he doesn't work, and then you guys just live with whatever's left.
Yeah.
Now she finally gets to see what men go through. Up next, this man explains how women never learn from their bad choices.
A girl will become a single mother and then try to find a good father for their child. Shawty, I think you were supposed to do that before you had the kid. Now we're just doing things back.
Then a man wants to marry a woman, but she refuses a prenup.
Really not gonna sign a prenup?
No, I'm not signing no prenup. What you got is what I got.
Okay, but I don't understand why would you not want to sign? Basically, our love is
your
real.
money is my money. Simple as that.
Okay, why are we going straight to the money? It don't have me. All I'm doing is my lawyers are telling me that I have to protect myself, and it's not from you, but it's just.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Everything that you bring in the house, is mine too.
Nah, because I mean, what did you come with? What did you come with that you deserve to think you just gonna like this is for our own protection. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care what you say. It's my money too. Simple as that.
But see, the lawyer said that's what you was gonna do though.
No.
They were saying you was not.
No, he didn't.
So what's the point of you not signing the prenup?
The money that you bring home is mine too. Simple as that. End of conversation.
That's crazy. So I guess there ain't gonna be no wedding.
Whatever. It's gonna be a wedding.
That's crazy as hell.
If you really love him, signing shouldn't be a problem. Now a woman goes to court against a man with 15 kids by 12 different men.
Only baby mama that has 2 kids by him. We're not even going to count how many baby mamas he had.
To that point, 15 kids, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And of the 15, 2 are with Miss Session, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that means the other 13 are 13 baby's mamas, or
12.
what we got going here?
12.
12 baby
Yes,
mamas.
ma'am.
So, and what I was interested in was you have 1, 2, 3, 4 kids that are the same age.
Yes, ma'am.
So they were all born in the same year, 4 different mamas.
Yes, ma'am.
You busy.
I was. I mean, at one point I was.
With that much baggage, she had to see that coming. Next, a man explains how Sha'Carri Richardson tried to lie to get her boyfriend arrested at the airport.
Let's talk about Sha'Carri Richardson. This is the girl who ran track. I was so frustrated that she was put out of the Olympics over the weed drama. She got caught with weed. This woman was in the airport with her boyfriend, who was also a track and field star. They got into a disagreement. She tried to get him arrested in the airport. And the only reason she didn't get him arrested, because when you're in the airport, everything's under surveillance. So when the police looked at what happened, they arrested her. But this thing here is something that I see too often, where you try and get the male that's with you in trouble with the authorities, because most of the time you have leverage over the male when you say something's wrong. I don't like people who do that in this society. If you are a female who tries to use her gender to get the man you with arrested intentionally, they saw her throwing headphones at the man and everything. But when the police came, she acted like it was the other way around.
Right.
I can't forgive you for that. You can't be given a pass no longer in the eyes of the people who, because this young man could have messed up his career.
Any woman willing to lie like that gets no respect. Now another woman admits most women can't even recognize a good man because they're blinded by fantasy.
Y'all gotta stop y'all friends from being delusional before it's too late. I had a friend about 6 years ago. I tried to stop her 6 years ago. I go to brunch with my other friend today. Come to find out she doing bad, living in her car. She done lost a man because of this internet. I'm telling you, 6 years ago, I realized she was delusional. She had a boyfriend, and I knew him. He was above average, earning, looks, height, everything. He was a good guy. She thought she was bigger than the program. And I realized that because every time I would be around her, she was always showing me what somebody else got, what somebody else on the internet is doing. Oh, look at her man bought her this. She got this. Oh, I want this. And she already had a man who bought her 3 luxury cars. He paid most of her bills. He took care of her. Of course, they weren't rich, but she wouldn't even qualify for that type of man that she already had. And for some reason, because she had a decent man, she thought she was bigger than the program. Child, come to find out, he done left her.
Up next, a tourist goes to Ghana and comes back as a single mom. And finally, this man takes a DNA test and finds out the 3 kids he's been raising aren't even his.
Hello. Our sons is not ours. 3 sons. 3! 11, 12, and 10. But guess, before you even say anything, what I did, because I'm a smart young man. No. What I did, hold on. Let me tell you what I did. I called the school. I canceled my tuition checks. That's not going to happen. We're supposed to renew this lease in January. Guess what? I let the landlord know I'm not renewing the lease, so I don't know where you guys are going to live. I am not taking care of you and 3 kids who's not mine. I'm not going to argue with you. What I'm going to tell you is this. I don't know where you guys are going in 3 weeks. Once January hit, I am not renewing the lease. I'm not paying no goddamn school tuition. Take me to court. Take me to court. No, you're right. I'm not kicking you nowhere. I'm not renewing the lease. I'm not renewing the lease. That's what I'm not doing. That's what we're not doing.
Well, I'll figure it out.
Then figure it out. No, they're not. That paper says different.
What you have 5 times?
You know what? I don't got time to argue with you. I'm leaving. You can have this place. You can have the clothes. I'm good. Goodbye. Goodbye.